Welcome to an introduction to French A-Level. French A-Level is a great choice for you if you want to develop your fluency in the language, but also develop a whole host of wider skills like communication, research, critical thinking, and creativity. You will gain all the same skills as other subjects as we study history, politics, literature, film studies, current affairs, and debate ethical issues, with the added bonus of highly sought after skill of speaking another language. With fewer pupils learning a language, you really will stand out to unis and future employers by doing French A-Level. Both Mr. Zer and I, Miss Martin, will teach different elements of the course over the 2 years. As mentioned before, the topics cover a whole range of elements of the French-speaking world, so you will take your language further than talking about yourself like you have at GCSE. These are the topics covered at A-Level: how families are changing, how technology is changing how society functions, and the values of voluntary work in society. We also look at French culture and how important this is to France and the French-speaking world. We look at its diverse music and the importance of cinema in French history and contemporary society. In Year 13, we look at diversity and how we need to change society for marginalised groups, including how criminals should be treated. We also look at political life in France, whether young people are engaged in politics and what this means for society. We look at France's long history of striking and why that's so important to them, and how political parties are approaching the issue of immigration. At the end of the 2 years, there is a listening, reading and writing paper all combined together, which covers these topics. This is 50% of the overall grade at the end of Year 13. As you can see, some of the layout of the questions is similar to GCSE. This is an example on the number 6 of a part of the reading paper, and we've got a translation on the side there as well. The listening paper is the listening part of this paper is a little bit different in that you are in charge of stopping and starting the recording. Some of the questions are similar in that they are putting a letter in a box based on what you've heard or true or false answers. But obviously, although the layout of the questions is similar, the level of what you are listening to or what you're reading is obviously higher. In terms of the writing within this paper, you have to complete a summary for part of it. So you will read a text and you will listen to a text and you will have to summarise what you've heard. As you can see in the part that says 8.1, this is an example of that, but it gives you bullet points to direct you to be able to create that summary, and then you are given 5 extra marks for the quality of your language within this paper. There is a writing paper which is worth 20% of the overall grade. Within this you will have to answer a literary essay about the film La Haine that we will study in first year of the A-Level, and about a book which is Bonjour Tristesse that you will study in the second year. You will be marked on the content about how you can analyse the film or the book, and the grammar and the way that you get across your ideas in the French. La Haine is a film from 1995, but actually deals with some topics that are very prevalent now, in that it talks about racism within the police especially, and the issues between young people and the rest of society, which we have obviously seen recently within America with the George Floyd incident. The speaking is made up of two parts. The first is a photo card based on one of the themes that you have covered over the 2 years. For example, this card is about the changing family makeup, and you are given 5 minutes to prepare answers to the questions below relating to the topic. After you've answered your 3 bullet point questions, you then have a further conversation about that topic with the teacher. The second element of the speaking is called the individual research project. This is where you can pick any topic of interest to you about the French-speaking world, and you need to research that in order to be able to write a 2-minute presentation and then engage in further discussion with the teacher about your research. This is a lovely opportunity to really focus and develop your own interests. These are the resources we provide for you. So you will have a textbook that is yours for the 2 years. There is online Caboodle, which has both the textbook online but also extra interactive activities you can use. We will have grammar and translation activities provided to you, and then we can pinpoint other online resources that are going to be of use to you. For example, those ones that are listed on this slide. Our expectations of you studying French A-level would be good preparation for the lessons, making sure that folders are kept up to date and organised, making sure you meet deadlines, and having a keen interest to take part in discussions within the lesson, but also having a desire to further your learning outside the classroom. If you have any more questions, please contact me, Miss Martin, at this email address, and I look forward to hearing from some of you and seeing you next year in French A-level. Thank you.